also called as Buddha period or Mahajanpa period or Sutra period. In this chapter we have to discuss 4 chapters of NCERT. 4 chapters. Chapter 10, Chapter 11, Chapter 12, Chapter 13. All these chapters will come in this 6th century BC and Buddha period. Chapter 10, 11, 12, 13. But before I start this chapter, I will give you a formula, which is again a $1 billion formula. I have seen 98% people don't understand, they are unable to understand ancient India. Reason? They don't understand this formula. Once you understand this formula, I tell you, you start dancing. You will start dancing. Everything has a formula, has a path, has a way. If you don't understand it, I have seen many people, they don't read NCERT of R.S. Sharma. R.S. Sharma's NCERT. They don't read it. Because this is the NCERT of R.S. Sharma. Class 11th. R.S. Sharma. Now, this formula is a $1 billion formula, $1 billion. If you don't understand, you will never be able to understand ancient India. That is the story from Vedic period to Rajput period. Once you understood this formula, our entire period will be a clear-cut picture in front of you. Okay, this is happening because of this. You'll be able to connect. So let me come to that formula. 6th century BC, you will see a very important development in economy. Second, urbanization. First, urbanization, Indus Valley civilization, which I will discuss later on. The most important development of 6th century BC is second, urbanization. Now first I will tell you what is urbanization. This will be the first point. What is urbanization? See, don't run away. Until and unless you don't clear your concepts, don't run away. What is urbanization? There are 3 types of cities generally. 3 types of cities. First one, headquarters, like Delhi, Kabul. What do you call capitals? Second, religious centers, like Mecca, Varanasi, Ujjain. And third type of cities are production centers. Like Chicago, meat packing industry. Detroit, automobile. Bhadohi, carpet industry. Now Afghanistan today, United States of America, is an urbanized country. Urbanized. While Afghanistan is not an urbanized nation. US today is an urbanized nation. Why? Because large number of cities as production centers are present. Now cities are present in Afghanistan, but like headquarters and religious centers, production centers are not there. So Afghanistan is not an urbanized nation. US is urbanized nation. Whenever production centers start turning into cities due to big demands inside and outside, it is called as urbanization. I will repeat it. Whenever production centers start turning into cities due to big demands inside the country and outside the country, it is called as urbanization. Rig Valley period is not an urbanized period. Do you find any cities in Rig Valley period? No. Later Valley period, you'll find some cities, Kaushambi, Hastinapur. But 6th century BC, Vaishali, Rajgir, Champa, Shravasti, large number of cities as production centers. So 6th century BC, the most important development is second urbanization. Hope this diagram is clear now. Now, second question. Why second urbanization took place in 6th century BC? Why? Why second urbanization took place in 6th century BC? Now this is very important. Why second urbanization took place in 6th century BC? Second question. Reason for second urbanization in 6th century BC. First reason, advanced agricultural economy. Advanced agricultural economy, advanced. Why? Advanced agricultural economy providing agricultural surplus. This is important. Advanced agricultural economy providing agricultural surplus. What is the reason for this agricultural economy? So, reason for second urbanization. Advanced agricultural economy giving birth to agricultural surplus. Agricultural economy started in later Vedic period because of what? Iron. Agriculture was known to Vedic people, but there was no agricultural economy. Agricultural economy started in later Vedic period because of iron. Iron was already present. Second reason, technological developments. technological developments. What was that technological development? So iron was already present. Technological developments leading to producing new kind of iron axis and plowshare. But a very important development in agriculture, technological development in agriculture was very important. Possibly you would have missed. I said these chapters 10, 11, 12, 13, they are interconnected. And they all are based on this formula. The entire ancient India is based on this formula. If you understood it, mind it. Sir, you will play with ancient India. And most of you will take history as an optional. See, the reason for second urbanization, advanced agricultural economy, agricultural surplus, led to agricultural surplus. What was the reason for agricultural surplus? Iron plus technological development. In technological development, what was the first thing? Advanced iron axis, advanced iron plowshare. But the most important technological development in agriculture was paddy transplantation. Page number 115. Last paragraph, last. Read it. Rice was the staple cereal produced in eastern UP and Bihar in this period. Various types of paddy and paddy fields are described in the Pali text. The use of the term for transplantation is found in the Pali and Sanskrit text of the period. The use of the term for transplantation is found in the Pali and Sanskrit text of the period, and it seems that large scale paddy transplantation started from this period. Paddy transplantation or wet paddy production enormously added to the yield. Page 116, first line. Paddy transplantation or wet paddy production, growing rice in water. In the month of May and June, you must have seen when monsoon started, the fields are filled with water and that small seedlings of rice, they are being inserted in the field. That is called as paddy transplantation. Growing rice in water. See, page 116. In addition, the peasants also produced barley, pulses, millets, cotton and sugarcane. Agriculture made great advance because of the use of the iron plowshare and immense fertility of the alluvium soil in the area between Allahabad and Rajmahal. Technology became central to the process of rural and urban economy. Technology became central to the process of rural and urban economy. So this iron plus technological development led to what? Agricultural surplus. Now what happened because of this agricultural surplus? Again you come here, page number 116. I said it's these books. The story is scattered in such a way that if you don't pay attention, see, page number 115. mines belonging to the NBPW phase have not been excavated. Shards of this ware have been found at more than 400 places in the plains of Bihar and those of eastern and central UP. We cannot think of the beginning of crafts, commerce and urbanization in the middle Gangetic basin without, see the line, we cannot think of the beginning of crafts, commerce and urbanization in the middle Gangetic basin without a strong rural base. Page 115. Princes, priests, artisans, traders, administrators, military personnel and numerous other functionaries could not live in towns unless taxes, tributes and tithis were available in sufficient measure to support them. Non-agriculturists living in towns had to be fed by agriculturists living in the villages. See the line. Non-agriculturists living in the towns had to be fed by agriculturists living in the villages. Agricultural surplus. Again I will repeat page 115. Non-agriculturists living in the towns had to be fed by agriculturists living in the villages. This A plus B gave agricultural surplus. Now if 10 people are there in the village, 2 will produce so much that rest 8 can be fed on it. Who will be these 2? Agriculturists. They are agriculturists. These 8 non-agriculturists. Two agriculturists. They will produce so much that they can feed the rest 8. And these 2 peasants who are producing so much to feed the rest 8, they were called as Gahpatis. Means rich farmers. These non-agriculturists, administrators, craftsmen, see it very carefully. Then only you will understand. That is why I have seen, I have talked to people. People are not ready to take history as an optional. Reason they are not understanding all these things. History as an optional has died. People are not getting the formula. Now see, the picture is in front of you. Iron, technological development, gave what? Agricultural surplus. What happened because of agricultural surplus? Birth of Gahpati, rich farmers, who can feed the remaining population. That remaining population became non-agriculturists, administrator, craftsmen. They are rich farmers with surplus. So there is a section who will have a demand. And where there is a section who will have a demand, definitely there will be a section which will do the supply. And this gave promotion to internal trade and commerce. Here. This gave promotion to, make arrow below it and write this. See it carefully. Enjoy it. I told you now. Once you will start understanding all these things, modern India, I told you, once you will start enjoying all these things, you will start dancing. You know what is happiness? An open mind is happiness. Liquor is not happiness. Car is not happiness. Wealth is not happiness. Open mind, open, which understands everything. Which understands everything. Which understands wealth is a necessity. Power is the achievement. A mind which understands everything is an enlightened mind, is a happy mind. This is what I am giving to you. Rigvedic period, subsistence economy. These rich farmers are missing. There is no demand. When there is no demand, how can you do the supply? Apple will never launch its phone in Kabul. What is the exchange medium? Hand grenade, AK-47. This agricultural surplus, make arrow below it and write, gave promotion to what? Internal trade and commerce. Internal trade and commerce. Agricultural surplus, make arrow below it and write agricultural surplus. How this agricultural surplus was born, that is clear, gave promotion to internal trade and commerce. Now internal trade and commerce got momentum. Along with this internal trade and commerce, second development, external trade and commerce got momentum. Got momentum. That is that chapter, Iranian and Macedonian invasion, Darius I and Alexander. Silk Route. Adjoining China, Central Asia, Iran, West Asia, and then Europe. What is required for the survival of Europe? Spices. Where are these spices? Bharat. Northern path. Northern path, Uttarapath. From Takshila to Tamarlipti, present time Bangladesh. Southern path, Ujjain. Southern path, Ujjain to Deccan and South India. Today US is in search of oil. E is equal to E, economy is equal to empire. Alexander was in the search of spices. And then these Iranians, Darius I, the first ruler to connect northern path with Silk Route. Darius I. The ruler who connects northwestern India becomes 20th Satrapi province. This part became the 20th Satrapi province of Iran. Means direct connection of Silk Route with northern path. Connected Silk Route and northern path. After Iranians, Macedonians, Greeks, Alexander. Connected Silk Route. Plus northern path. And this Darius and Alexander's role gave promotion to external trade. Clear? See? Why America is rich? Internal trade, internal market is strong. External trade, Apple, Ford. Why India is poor? Internal trade and external trade has a good setback. See? You ever tried to do it? You ever tried to connect it? No. This 1 plus 2. 1 means promotion to internal trade. 2 means promotion to external trade. This 1 plus 2 became the reason for second urbanization. This 1 plus 2. 1 means internal trade. I have discussed how it got momentum. 2 means external trade. And this 1 plus 2 became the reason for second urbanization. The demand of goods increased to such a level because of this. The demand of goods increased to such a level that production centers became cities, and this was called as second urbanization. Now, what is the role of a ruler? Emperor. What emperor will do? It will promote economy and empire. Bimbisara will promote economy and empire. Ajatashatru will promote economy and empire. Dhanananda became the obstacle. Removed. Orange come. Chandragupta Maurya promotes economy and empire. Bindusara promotes economy and empire. And the man who took it to the peak, Ashoka. See? Sir, history is like mathematics. Clear why second urbanization took place? Very important formula. Now in 6th century AD, when I will come to that part, Gupta period, this second urbanization will be shattered and the things will start changing. So what is the soul of ancient India? Second urbanization. If you understood how, what and why, entire ancient India will be clear. If you are asking what is the soul, please try to understand it to the core of your heart. And I tell you, ancient India will become a game for you. You will be able to connect everything. One part, 6th century BC to post-Maurya. Second urbanization is getting momentum. Money economy is getting momentum. It has an impact on polity, society, religion. Second part, Gupta. Second urbanization gets a setback. Second urbanization declines post-Gupta. Second urbanization dies, Rajput period. Polity changes, society changes, religion changes. Law of connectivity. What is the soul of ancient India? Second urbanization. Second urbanization. Soul of ancient India. Second urbanization. So today, that is why I said it's a $1 billion formula. Soul of ancient India. Soul of ancient India. Second urbanization. Sixth century BC. Mauryan period. Post-Mauryan. Second urbanization gets momentum. So, polity, society, religion are under the impact of second urbanization. Gupta period, post-Gupta, Rajput period, second urbanization collapses. Change in polity, society, religion. $1 billion, sir, $1 billion diagram. $1 billion, billion. Give at least 1 to 2 hours to digest it. I tell you, you will not require anyone to study ancient India. Every picture will be clear. Why a cow became a mother. It is given in this book. I'll tell you with page number, don't worry. Don't worry. Ancient India, soul of ancient India. Thank you.